Alright folks, strap your undergarments tight because Spider-Man Brand New Day just zipped into the rumor mill with a shiny July 31st, 2026 release date, and it's got Hollywood sweating bullets like a turkey on Thanksgiving Eve. This flick's riding a high plane so loud it could wake up a coma patient, but after Snow White crash landed harder than a drunk uncle doing a cannonball at a pool party, the big question's dangling like a loose web. Is Spidey's next big swing about to nosedive too? Oh, it's a blockbuster saga juicier than a ripe peach, and I'm here to unpack the whole wild ride. Cast flips, plot twists, fan freakouts, and a finale so zany it'll knock your socks off and leave him spinning in the dryer. First, Peter Parker's tossing his web shooters into a cosmic blender, the cast doing cartwheels that will dizzy you up, and by the end, we'll figure out if this movie's a golden goose or a flaming dumpster fire. Let's swing in. Let's rewind the tape to Snow White, the fairy tale flick that promised a magical extravaganza, but delivered a yawn fest so dull it could put a caffeine addict to sleep. Picture the scene. A budget so hefty it could have bought a small country, a cast polished to a gleam brighter than a new car, and a marketing blitz that screamed instant classic. Then wham! It hit theaters like a wet sock. The script was fatter than roadkill after a steamroller convention. The special effects looked like a middle school art project gone ruse, and the dwarves? Less hee-ho, off to work we go, and more why oh why did we say yes to this? Critics pounded like cats on a laser pointer. Audiences sprinted for the exits faster than you can say poison apple. And the box office numbers took a nap so deep it needed a foghorn to wake up. It wasn't just a flop, it was a masterclass in how to turn gold into lead, leaving studios paranoid on every new release under a microscope. Could Brand New Day be next in line for the flop guillotine? Hold that thought, we've got some web slinging to dissect first. Enter Spider-Man Brand New Day, swinging onto the scene like he's auditioning for the coolest kid at the party. Spider-Man's no stranger to the spotlight. Those Tobey Maguire classics had us hooked back when flip phones were peak tech, and Andrew Garfield's stint gave us emo vibe for days. Then Tom Holland swooped in with the MCU magic, turning Peter Parker into a household name again. Now, Brand New Day is promising a fresh spin, and it's got fans buzzing louder than a swarm of bees at a picnic. Tom Holland's back in the red and blue tights, but plot twist, he's just the clean-cut look for a shaggy mop that's got the internet split like a bad breakup. Some fans are swooning, saying it's peak Peter Parker energy, others are squinting like he's about to star in a rom-com about a lost surfer. But the real juice? The rumored storyline, ripped from the Brand New Day comics, where Peter strikes a deal with Mephisto, a devilish trickster, would give Loki a run for his money to hit the reset button on his chaotic life. It's like trading your mom's secret lasagna recipe for a grab bag at a flea market. Bold, risky, and maybe a little nuts. Now let's talk about the crew lighting up this Spider show. Zendaya's back as MJ, serving cool girl vibes so effortless she could trademark them. Jacob Batalon's Ned is along for the ride, probably still geeking out over Peter's web slinging tricks. But here's where it gets wilder than a barrel of monkeys. Sadie Sink, our Stranger Things firecracker, might be swinging in as Jean Grey. Yep, Jean Grey, the telepathic X-Men legend in a Spider-Man movie. That's like tossing a flamingo into a penguin parade. Unexpected, flashy, and either genius or a total head scratcher. Imagine Peter bumping into a fiery redhead from another franchise while dodging Mephisto's schemes. It's a crossover cocktail that could either fizz or fizzle. Directing this circus is Destin Daniel Cretton, the guy who turned Shang-Chi into a martial arts masterpiece. Blending heart-punching drama with action so smooth, it's like butter on a hot skillet. He's promising a Spidey tale with emotional heft and stunts that will make your jaw drop, but the tightropes are wobbling. Will this cosmic bargain pay off, or will it crash like a bad magic trick? Let's crack open the comic book roots for a second. In the Brand New Day storyline, Spoilers for the 2008 Marvel nerds. Peter's life's a mess. Aunt May's knocking on the death's door. His marriage to MJ's on the rocks, and his secret identity's toast. Enter Mephisto, slicker than a used car salesman, offering a deal. Rewind Peter's life, erase the marriage, and save May, all for a mysterious price. Fans were split like a log under an axe. Some loved the fresh start, others raced like they'd been personally betrayed. Fast forward to the movie, whispers say is borrowing this vibe, with Peter bargaining for a do-over in the MCU's multiverse madness. It's a gamble gutsier than betting your rent money on a coin flip. If Cretans nails the balance, mixing Spidey's charm with this devilish twist, it could be a home run. But if it leans too hard into the weirdness, it might alienate fans faster than a sold-out sign at a Comic-Con. The fanbase? Oh, they're a roller coaster of emotions. Half are ready to tattoo brand new day on their foreheads, hyped for a bold new Spidey chapter. Tweets like, Tom Holland's hair alone deserves an Oscar, are flying wild. The other half's grumbling louder than a grizzly with a toothache, fearing a repeat of Spider-Man 3's overstuffed mess. Too many villains, too little focus. One Reddit thread I stumbled on had a fan wailing, if John Gray shows up and it's not explained, I'm walking out. Another countered, give me cures, I'm here for it. Critics are prouding too, some salivating over early buzz about Creton's vision, others rolling their eyes at yet another reboot. Fan expectations are a double-edged sword. They have lifted Spider-Man to icon status, but they've also sunk ships like The Amazing Spider-Man 2, where the hype didn't match the whole. The movie's walking a tightrope over a pair of piranhas, and the crowd's holding its breath. Time to play the flop detective. Snow White belly flopped because it overpromised and under-delivered. Think a glittering trailer hyping a feast, then serving up stale bread crusts. Captain America Brave New World stumbled with a plot so tangled it needed a GPS, losing fans in the twists. Brand New Day faces the same gauntlet, a cosmic deal with Mephisto could dazzle or baffle, and tossing John Gray into the mix might be the cherry on a brilliant sundae, or the straw that breaks the camel's back. Success hinges on execution. If Cretan weaves Peter's charm, MJ's wit, and this wild premise into a tight, thrilling tale, it could soar higher than a Spidey on a skyscraper swing. But if it's a jumbled mess of cameos and confusion, it'll sink faster than a lead balloon in a hurricane. The MCU's track record's a mixed bag. Endgame was a triumph, Eternals a noble misfire, so all eyes are on this webhead. So, is Spider-Man Brand New Day doomed to join Snow White in the flop graveyard? Is a cliffhanger tighter than Peter's spandex? On the plus side, you've got a hero who's been winning hearts since Stan Lee scribbled him into existence, a cast so electric they could power a city, and a director who's proven he can juggle big stakes with flair. On the flip side, the plot's riskier than a blindfolded skateboarder, and fans are pickier than a cat at a buffet. But here's the bonkers twist I've been teasing. Maybe a flop isn't the end of the world. Think about it. Blade Runner bombed in '82. Now it's a sci-fi god. The big Lebowski flopped, then became a cult king. Even The Room turned its train wreck into gold with midnight screenings and memes galore. So if Brand New Day trips, it might just stumble into a legacy wilder than a multiverse mashup. Imagine this. The theater dims, the screen ignites, and Spider-Man Brand New Day either swings into legend or face plants into a splat around the world. Will it be a symphony of brilliance or a cacophony of chaos? Grab your popcorn, folks, because this spider's either spinning a web of wonder or tangling us all in a glorious, laugh out loud mess. Either way, it's a ride zanier than a clown car at a roller derby, and I'm buckled in, grinning like a kid on Christmas morning. See you at the movies or the meme factory after. Peace out.